Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another quality head-to-head matchup brought to you by USA Dart Productions. I'm William Stewart, and today we prove that the game of darts does not hinder limitations, yet bridges opportunities through determination, practice, and skill. Tonight we bring you a best-of-17 match between two players from the World ParaDarts organization. That's right, it's going to be Matt Doe from Essex, England, as a standing division player. So he will be playing on a standard dartboard height, so 5 foot 8 inches, taking on David Hillsberg from Navarino, Wisconsin. He is a wheelchair division player, so he's going to be playing at a dartboard height of 4 foot 6 inches. That's right, folks. The toe line, though, is standard, 7 foot 9 1/4. So this is going to be a good one. I'm excited for these two as we feature somewhat of a different matchup for us in the World ParaDarts world. So I'm excited to know these two they're just rounding up their last couple darts here as we kick it over to Matt Doe as he kicks us off to throw first. Game on. Slight issue there in the scoring end. There it goes. Kicks on over. Gotcha. There we are. We're making some adjustments because we're doing things a little bit different today. As I'm actually doing the scoring for David as his tablet went to crap. So he's being
22
sure to call out his scores really clear. Maybe a little bit of a different match for us. So he's standing by, being sure to call out those darts high and mighty here. Make that transfer so everything's not all junky for you guys. That slight change threw things for a whack on us. Looks like a fat 60 there
60.
for David. Yep, 60 scored. I might not be doing much commentating, but more standing by and listening in this match. Good setup here, 76.
95.
Great 95 there for Matt Doe. It looks like our scores aren't kicking over, though. Wonder what's going on with that.
$60.
We'll keep an eye on that, folks. There we go. All righty. Great leg here of darts for Matt Doe. 140, 120, 95, 80 to set up double 10.
$60.
Game in one. Great leg there for Matt Doe. That's a 16 dart leg, folks. My apologies for the hesitation in this leg. It's a little bit different when you're scoring, keeping an eye out, trying to commentate. We'll get into a little bit more on these players here in a second. Looks like a 22.
22.
sure having some of these scores a little bit different for David as well. Good setup shot here. Or sorry, good starting point here
99.
for Matt Doe as he pegs a first dart treble. Goes downstairs and gets a 99. This is a best of 17. We're going to take a quick break after 8 legs.
$62.
62 scored. Looking for a treble. Unfortunate. 41.
41.
So David needs to start producing just a couple more single 20s is what it looks like. He's just kind of spraying over to the 5 and 1 just a little bit. You need to kind of correct that. In order
41.
to produce, Matt Doe is going to be a tough opponent for him. A little bit of background on these players. Both are, went to the World Disabled Darts Association World Championship. Both finished, I think David finished in the top 16 in that event. Matt finished in the top 32. Big ton?
100.
Yes, it is. Whoa, what just happened there? It looks like we had a fallout. There we go. Kind of reconnects there. 184 left for Matt Doe. The Mad Dog, as they call him.
Uh, 64.
64 shot leaves Shanghai of 120. 65 needed for Hillsberg to leave an out. We appreciate you joining us here for a World ParaDarts match, folks.
41.
Give these guys a little bit of support. We want to support their sponsors as well. Big shout out to, seems like they're in the chat box, Super Darts. Super Darts UK does, makes the Matt Doe barrel. That is what Matt's using right now. His signature model, 21 gram. A little red and white accent on the back end. Pretty cool. Oops. Sorry, say that one more time, David.
41.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit different on me as I'm scoring for David as well. So tough match here for William Stewart.
60.
There we go. It said, unfortunately, David didn't have access to his other secondary device, so his camera is his device. So he's actually kind of checking his score on there. We couldn't get to work on both sides. Going double top first, leaving 94.
$80.
80 shot. Inside, going for double 5.
10.
Just a little high. Unfortunate there for Matt Doe. 54 left for David Hillsberg. 14 for double top. No, 18 for double 18. Nothing wrong with that. Oh. Looks like 26.
22.
No, 22.
Oh dear. Yeah, it came in free.
Third dart peg there for Matt Doe. It's a 2-0 lead here for Matt. In this best of 17 match.
60.
We appreciate you chiming in, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. See your support for these players. We'll give a shout out while you say it's Super Darts for Matt Doe, Big 5 Management, as well as Darts Unique and Saw Sports Clothing.
70.
I also want to give a big shout out to David Hillsberg's sponsors, Shot Darts and Straight Darts out of Wisconsin. That is a shop there and is local.
140.
So we want to give them a big shout out as well for these two players for supporting for supporting them, getting them around. Both have played internationally. Good second dart there. Looking for a second. Nope. 81, 83,
83.
83. Good ton there. Matt Doe is really building. He's producing a couple back-to-back legs with trebles. That's really what he needs.
41.
If he continues to do that, it's just going to be tough for David Hillsberg to make that comeback. But one leg at a time.
55.
70, 83, 41 for David, so he's still on a couple of trebles in the last couple rounds.
$60.
146 going downstairs. 114 for 32. Oh,
114.
what a shot that would have been for Matt Doe. A big 146. Coulda, shoulda, but just outside.
$45.
So a little bit more on this background for these guys. We'll wait till after this one. Just outside, looking to go inside for double 16. It's going to make it tough. It look like some hangers.
Nice score.
Unfortunate there for Matt Doe. Appreciate those likes, follows, shares coming through.
60.
60 scored there for David. There's 142, but is it too little too late? Looks inside. Is inside, so.
$81.
81 scored to leave 61. Taking just a second to kind of recoup. Take a breather maybe.
There we go. Game in one.
Yep. First dart for Doe. The Mad Dog produces a 3-0 lead here. We David to throw first in this fourth leg.
60.
So a little background information. David Hillsberg, we've kind of mentioned, that he's playing on the 4'6" board. Reason why. Back in 1997, he was actually involved in a motor vehicle accident. He's paralyzed from the chest down. So this is kind of what makes our sport unique, is David's able to continue his passion for darts and have a game that supports that.
95.
Great 95 there. And on a competitive level, he's gone to international waters to play in a world championship. So it's incredible to see that. As far as Matt Doe, he's playing on this standing division, so the 5'8" centered board. He is disabled because of cerebral palsy on his left side, so that enables him to. Hold on,
100.
trying to hear this score as well and score. That's kind of hindered him to continue with his everyday life. So
100.
he's proven to be a force to be reckoned with on the ParaDarts circuit, as you per se. Having a couple quality finishes. You said the last 16 World Masters WDDA back in 2008. 2019 went to the final of the Dutch Open ParaDarts.
60.
And of course, as we mentioned earlier, last 32, actually just this year, in the 2020 WDDA event.
$21.
That was a good scoreline. It was a 3-2 scoreline. Unfortunately, Matt came out the loser on that one.
74.
Ooh, great 174 for Matt Doe. He sets up 24. So David's going to have to have a good chance here. Be perfect. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
$44.
For a 16 dart leg inside, double six.
12 scored.
Oh, wow. Just to the side. So that's going to leave 24. Yep, 24. Double 12. That's in 3.
Game in 3.
Yep.
36.
Yep, that's correct, buddy.
Thank you.
So great 98 shot there for David Hillsberg. 60 double 7 goes up top, double 12.
140.
Good start for Matt Doe. Kind of confusing there for David because, like I said, he's not scoring his match. I am. Had an unfortunate tech issue, which is why we were a little bit late on the stream, so we apologize for that one.
11. $81.
Matt Doe is producing some consistency here, folks. Back-to-back rounds with multiple trebles. Making it really tough on David.
55.
60.
Good third dart.
98.
98 scored. Himself 337, but Matt's on 220. He's produced some good stuff in his first 9.
28.
$41.
43.
Let's get downstairs. Unfortunate there. 296. He has a significant lead, though. He's going to need at least 2. 1 will help.
41.
So as we mentioned earlier,
97.
get back to David. He had that top 16 finish. It was just coming up short. 3-0 loss to Mike Callaghan from England, who put him out of that tournament. Is that a
85?
Yep, 85 to leave 170. Good shot there for David. $12 for tops for Matt.
12.
Not enough, just 12. So the big fish for Hillsberg. That looks in, folks. Ton?
100.
Yep, big ton.
Here came in 1.
First start for Matt Doe. 4-1 lead. Once again, this is a best of 17. We will take a break after 8 legs and come back to you for the conclusion of this match.
$28.
28 scored. So you can't really see the full thing, but for David Hillsberg, he has a fantastic surround with his name across the top, USA and the American Disabled Dart Association. So we want to give them a big shout out, as well as the British Darts, or British Disabled Darts Association. 140?
100.
No, 100. Look, just a little bit better than that, honestly.
59.
$60.
41.
Just a reminder, folks, we had the pleasure of doing that WDF Virtual Cup. If you follow us from there, we got over about 2,000 followers just from doing that event, which is incredible. Amazing to see.
60.
We're going to continue that up. We took a little bit of break. This is our first match back since that event. But we have those events always available to watch over on our YouTube page. If you're watching on our YouTube page right now, we appreciate that. Give us a big like and subscribe if you can. Good ton start here for David.
$100.
Good ton. David producing a good leg, Matt. Unfortunately, not producing his best. Probably his worst leg so far, or yet. But he's still throwing a 71 average so far. David throwing at 61. So both these guys can definitely play some darts.
45.
Wowzers. 32.
You heard that unfortunate wowzers from Matt Doe. He knows it's unfortunately a leg to forget about. 38? No, 28. Sorry, double 14. That's a miscount.
80.
Got a big ton. Yep, big ton there for Doe. Trying to crawl his way back into this match, but is it too little too late? Double 14. That looks like an unfortunate double 9, so double 5.
$23.
That's going to leave him with 5 left. 144.
120.
Great shot there. 120. His first start falls into the treble 1. Recovers with the treble 20 and then treble 19. Hillsberg with a single dart at it. Gets it. Third dart.
In 3.
Just making sure in 3 for David Hillsberg as he makes this a 4-2 match in this best of 17.
$121.
1-2-1 start for Doe.
$43.
$56.
Looks like a
43.
43, yep. May have snuck in there with 1. But he did not. Matt Doe, like I said, typical fashion for Matt Doe. First 9.
180.
And look at that, a big maximum 180.
$45.
What a leg of darts here.
84.
No real big pressure to peg more, but 84 is the score. 60 left for Doe.
100.
Good ton. So single 20 tops. Possible 14 dart leg, 15.
40.
Oh. Unfortunate. Looked like it may have been in the double one. Fortunate about that one, but
60.
double 10.
Game in 2.
In there on the second dart. There's a 17 dart leg, folks. Matt Doe is just stomping his way through this match. 71 average. Best of 17.
$85.
We're about 30 minutes into this match.
134.
134. Wow. Like I was saying, Matt Doe's first 9 is just top notch in this match. It's tough for David to crawl his way
41.
back into this when Matt's throwing like that. Vibrant red on the back of Matt Doe's barrels. Red and white. It's a nice start. Looks like he's got a good amount of grip to it. Big shout out to his sponsors in Super Darts. Over in the UK. These guys do some good stuff.
41.
We here at A to Z, even though we don't carry that product, we approve.
55.
$38.
38 a shot for David there. So what is next? Next, we will have a quick break. Come back for the rest of this match right after this leg.
76.
This is a best of 17, but looking up for what's next on USA Darts. We are currently working on matches. We always are, but we wanted to take a quick break there with the WDF Virtual Cup coming to an end. 20 matches
41.
overall in that match is what we streamed. Fantastic to be able to do that. For a first-time event.
45.
So stay tuned. Be sure to give us a like, follow, share to find out what USA Dart Productions is up to.
$60.
Want to give a big shout out to Big Five Management, Darts Unique, Saw Sports, to round out Matt Doe's sponsors. Also kick it over to, of course, Shot Darts. You can check all the Shot Dart brands out at Magic Darts or A2Z.com. Also, Straight Shots out of Wisconsin.
100.
Double tops.
Let's go.
Just outside. So David with a chance at 95. 76. Going double there.
38.
I could see where that would be a preference, especially from a wheelchair player, liking that double.
Game in 1.
So game in 1 there. So that makes our score line at 6-2. That'll be a quick break, real quick, between these two guys, and we will be right back, folks. Don't go away. All righty, folks. Here we are. We are back at it as it's Matt Doe to throw first, up 6-2. Game on. All righty. Well, we were just having a little chat there.
81.
These guys were off, and you hear Matt even giving David a little cheers. David's throwing pretty well. Even he was kind of excited for how he's throwing these. Looks like a
72.
Yep, 72. If you do research, World ParaDarts is, definitely, it's out there. It's definitely not a on-market game like the women or men have been recently. But it's definitely deserves some recognition. These guys work hard at their craft just like any darter would. It takes a lot of, like I said, determination, practice, and skill
41.
to do this. just like anybody else.
100.
100. We appreciate you folks chiming in to watch this match. It's a unique one for us, and they deserve a little notice or a little recognition.
22.
$75.
64.
64. About got a little bit too touchy with the controls there. Like I said, I'm controlling David's side on his scoreboard. An unfortunate mishap on his side, so hence the technical delay today.
60.
So I'm scoring this bad boy, commentating, scoring, producing. Hey-o. Is that Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Hey-o. I know some of you will appreciate that one. Sets himself up for double top. D. Cunner, appreciate your follow. I need to do that more often. Give a shout out to you all.
7.
Oh, unfortunate there. It looks like just those sprays are just what is hurting David as that Matt Doe pegs another double top. Matt's playing really, really, really well. Up 7-2, throwing a 72 for the match. Philomoney, love a 2x4. There we go.
$41.
Folks, if you want to support us here at USA Darts, of course, if you have liked and followed, you are already supporting us. But you want to head over to www.usadarts.live. You can check out our live streaming schedule. You can also check out our jersey options. We have 4 jerseys that we produce. It's a good way to support us, as well as check out the Colonial Darts brand.
81.
Fantastic high quality tungsten at a affordable price.
140.
So you can check out that over at www.usadarts.live. Also, if you have a virtual tournament or maybe a live tournament here in the U.S., you want us to come and stream, we can do that.
100.
And get a free quote there at our website.
$41.
Great 140 from Matt. Trying to score his match as well. Jason Dagnaw, appreciate your like, buddy. Marquise chiming in. Always love a good Marquise sighting. Big ton.
100.
Yes, big ton for David. Leaves 138.
78.
$85.
David producing some great darts here. Matt has been on fire on these double tops. Assuming that is his favorite double as he pegs another one and goes up 8-2. One leg away from a match win.
57.
$45.
95.
95 scored for Matt. Say that one more time, David. My apologies.
45.
95.
My apologies. Had to look down when you're doing three things at once. Do you want to make notice of something? Miss Natalie Gilbert is watching. Incredible women's dart player.
100.
Been watching some of her stuff recently. A big shout out to her, although she might not know us too well.
$60.
We pay attention to everything out there, that is for sure. $45?
41.
No, 41. Sorry, my apologies. Mark Hughes, what have you made of the Grand Slam? I guess Jose De Souza is proving that.
It's 180. All three again.
Ooh, big 180 for Matt. Another one.
Essex.
Second for the match. Oh, as I was saying, Mark, what do I make of the Grand Slam? Yeah, Jose's just proven, I guess you don't need to know your outs to win a match, so, and do well at darts.
45.
Throw at the dang thing. Incredible.
$23.
Throwing well, though. I think Jose's going to be tough to beat.
$60.
54 for double 16. Inside, double 8 for the match.
Yep, let's go.
What
$3.
a peg. Ladies and gentlemen, as Matt Doe takes the match 9-2. What an incredible shot there. And some great darts from both these gentlemen. Guys, if you want to turn around your cameras, go ahead. We'll do a quick little post-match. I know it's going to be a bit difficult. We'll go ahead and kick off all the non-essentials, as they say.
There on.
There's Matt.
Well played, David. I know the scoreline's more one-sided, but that's quite flattering on me. You played really, really well, bud.
There you go. That's good to hear. Yeah, I think both you guys played really well. Matt, you shot an incredible, looks like a 74, 75 average here. So shout out to you, sir. incredible stuff there. Your first 9 was just remarkable. I don't know what else to say besides that one on the first 9. It's just, David, it's going to be tough to do anything when that's happening.
Yeah.
Awesome shooting.
It's quite nice. It takes, you find for the perfect dart and you think, oh, is this the one for me? And I have to say, since I've had these ones made by Super Darts, I have to admit I'm so comfortable with them, and it's shown in my game. And so I've never used me inconsistent in the same sentence until I've started using these. So a big shout out to Super Darts, really, for designing them.
Well, that's a big shout out, yeah, for sure. I've been looking at them. It makes me want to grab a couple sets, and I've been trying to kind of collect some stuff myself, especially from the WDF and all that stuff to kind of go through and just kind of a little remembrance. But yeah, incredible setup, and good on you to mention it. I'm going to kick it over to David first here. David, I didn't really build much. I kind of go off the limb. Sometimes that kind of hurts you, but whatever. We'll try it again. So you were telling me about 1997 and motor vehicle accident kind of brought you to this disabled darts, and continuing. Did you have the was darts on your mind before 97? Were you playing before then?
Yeah, I was actually playing. I played a lot of soft tip darts back then, and then once the accident happened in '97, I kind of went into a so-called Great Depression and had to start my life over. And then I started playing some soft tip darts here and there again, and then a friend of mine took me to a tournament, and then me and my partner who shot in that tournament actually ended up winning that tournament, and that was the first tournament I shot in oh gosh, quite a few years. And then online, I just started messing around online, and I just started typing in disability darts, and luckily I found the American Disabled Dart Association. So I joined that about a year and a half ago, and I've never thrown a steel tip dart before that. And I started with the steel tips, and I met Laura Josie, who runs the ADDA, and then through the ADDA, then I found out Sarah with the World ParaDarts and stuff, and I just been kind of chugging along ever since.
Yeah, I was about to say, Wisconsin is predominantly a soft tip kind of area, yeah. I believe. Yeah, so to kind of get the opportunity to. I'm sure you still play soft tip where you're at and play against players without disabilities or with, but to kind of toe the waters in the steel tip scene and make an international presence at a tournament this year was probably an incredible experience, huh?
Yeah, that was awesome going to the Netherlands and shooting in the WDDA World Championships. That was quite an honor to represent the U.S. and going over there and getting my feet wet a little bit and meeting some amazing people. Matt's an amazing guy, and I just want to keep on going, and hopefully I can represent the U.S. and the World ParaDarts in a lot more tournaments throughout the years to come.
Well, I think you got a lot coming your way, especially you haven't been playing the steel scene more, but I think once you start on that steel tip, everything gets a little bit easier, I think, So that's just my personal preference. But anyway, I want to thank you, for mentioning, how nice of a guy Matt is, because that is true. Both you guys are real true gentlemen. But yeah, we'll take it over to him real quick and just say, Matt, you already kind of gave a shout out to Super Darts, but I want to tell you congratulations. Like I said, your first 9 was just, if you're throwing first 9s like that, it's going to be tough to do anything against you.
I've not had a look yet. I only know the average because you told me I've not had a look yet, but I can imagine it's probably quite high.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was good stuff.
It's quite nice when it comes together. We all have bad days, especially in the disabled darts. I mean, for me, with my form of cerebral palsy, I know it's more my left side, but there are times where my right arm are just like, no, you're not doing it today, and there's something that we've got to, we battle through, and you know what? We're not doing too bad, and we're actually showing, that it's great for me, having been in the British Disabled Darts Association since near enough the start, and seeing it grow and grow and grow, and meeting people like David in America. You've got Rob in New Zealand. You've got guys in South Africa. It's great, and it's heartwarming. It's heartwarming because to me, I do it for the social side of it because you get to meet all these great people. I'm just blessed and lucky that I'm not too bad at it. So,
yeah, there you go. Well, something I want to kind of bring up to you guys is, the virtual scene. How and I'll ask David first. How has virtual darts? I don't know if you've played much in the past. How has virtual darts helped or hindered you recently? Do you think it's helped you, or what's your thoughts on that?
I'm just starting to shoot the virtual darts, so it's kind of a new experience for me. I think I'm actually enjoying it. It's like when I sitting here shooting by myself, but I seem to be, concentrating on my game more instead of, looking around people watching and stuff if you're in a busy, crowded place or something. But I enjoy it. In the beginning it was a little bit of a challenge, but I think it's going pretty well.
Good. And then for you, Matt, what are your thoughts on the virtual game?
I mean, I use webcam darts quite a bit as a practice tool, and purely that's what it was. It was just there as a practice tool for, so if I couldn't get out to the pub or I wasn't meeting my friends, I was then just, I was able to have a practice indoors. So I was kind of used to it. It's a different environment because I kind of like the adrenaline of what the people watching the final and the support, and I played finals and you're trying to create your own buzz, and it is quite difficult, but it will do for now. If anything, it's made me practice more.
Yeah.
So it's obviously showing. So hopefully everything goes back to normal, I can then take it up for the
and
the real one.
And it's kind of unique that I think now more than ever, it's something to go down to your local and play people. But it's something to turn around and play on the virtual darts against somebody that you actually may be playing at a disability event or a disabled event. So that's kind of a unique option for you. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing, that's for you guys to determine. You guys could care less maybe and just go play anybody. Better darts is better darts, But anyway, I want to thank both you guys for being so kind and reaching out. I'm so happy that we got a feature this match, and both you guys are great shots. I look forward to seeing what both you guys do here in the near and far future. I mean, who knows what's going to happen here within the next couple months, let alone a year. So I want to thank both you, and we appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
No problem at all. We'll do it anytime, guys, anytime. So, all righty, guys. Well, you have a good one. We'll let you get on out of here. Take care, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Thanks a lot.
See you, David. Take care, mate.
Yeah, take care, buddy. Thank you. Thanks, Will.
See ya.
See you, Will.
All righty, there it is, folks. Well, next up for us is going to be Steve Warnock versus Jim Fitzsimmons. It's going to be Tuesday, December 1st. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Don't miss out on this one. It's going to be a fun one. All righty, folks. From all of us here at USA Darts, appreciate you tuning in. I'm William Stewart. Take care.